Class 8. Today I am going to teach you chapter 5 Industries from Social Science Geography. In this chapter we will discuss about meaning of manufacturing or industry, importance of manufacturing industries, different types of manufacturing industries and some major industries. So, first topic of this chapter, which is meaning of manufacturing or industry. Manufacturing or industry is secondary economic activity, and I hope you know that, which is primary activity. Primary activities means agricultural activity, then fishing, animal husbandry. Okay. So, the manufacturing or industry is secondary economic activity which deals with conversion of raw material into useful articles or product. Now, what are the importance of manufacturing industries? First importance, manufacturing industries convert raw materials into valuable goods and product. Then provide large scale employment and opportunities and reduce dependence on agriculture. I hope you know that in our India almost 65% population who engaged with agriculture, and these manufacturing industries reduce this dependence on agriculture. The next one is reduce poverty. Manufacturing industries reduce poverty, then earns valuable foreign exchange which is vital for the economic development through your imports and export goods. Now, we can classify industries into various types and various categories. So, on the basis of raw materials, we can classify industries into 4 types: agro based industries, mineral based industries, and forest based industries and marine based industries. Now, what is agro based industries? Agro based industries means obtain their raw materials from the agricultural sector or field. Those are called agro based industries. For example, jute industry, cotton and silk in textile industries, and your sugar industries, those are examples of agro based industries. Now, mineral based industries. What is mineral based industries? Derive their raw materials from mineral or ores, that is called mineral based industries. For example, iron and steel industry, aluminum industry, cement industry, chemical industry, those are examples of mineral based industries. And from this part, difference between agro based industries and mineral based industries is very much important. Difference between agro based industries and mineral based industries. Then another type of industry on the basis of raw materials, which is forest based industries. Forest based industries are those industries derive their raw materials from trees in the forest. For example, paper industry, cardboard industry, furniture industry, timber industries. Okay. And the last types of industry on the basis of raw material, marine based industries obtain their raw materials from the seas and ocean. Those are called marine based industries. For example, seafood processing industries. Now, on the basis of size, we can classify industries into 3 types: large scale industry, small scale industry, and cottage industry. In your textbook, only there are 2 types of industries on the basis of size: large scale and small scale, but try to remember this cottage industries also, because on the basis of size we can classify industries into 3 types: large scale industry, small scale industry, and cottage industry. What is large scale industry? Where we use large amounts of capital. Capital means money. Then we use modern technologies, use huge machine that consume large amount of power, mean electricity, employ both skilled and also unskilled workers in huge numbers. Examples are like iron and steel industry, automobile industry. Okay. So, from this part, try to remember the characteristics of large scale industries. I hope you can write the characteristics also from this point. First characteristics will be use large amounts of capital in the large scale industry, use modern technologies, huge machines that consume large amount of power, employ both skilled and unskilled workers, in huge number and give some examples also. Okay. So, next one is small scale industry on the basis of size, smaller than large scale industries and bigger than cottage industries, those are called smaller industries in terms of capital, then technology used, volume of goods produced and number of laborers employed. For example, garment industry, food and leather item industries, sports goods industries, those are examples of small scale industries. From this part, the difference between large scale industry and small scale industry is very much important, and the features or characteristics of large scale industry. And the last type of industry on the basis of size, which is cottage industry. Cottage industries are nothing is the home based industries are called cottage industries. Basically, the home based industries located in villages and goods are produced using simple tools used instead of machines. For example, basket making industry, toy making industry, jewelry making industry. Okay. So, now the on the basis of ownership we can classify industries into four type: public sector, then private sector, joint sector and cooperative sector. So, what is public sector? Owned and operated by the government, those are called public sector. For example, Indian Oil Corporation, Air India, Steel Authority of India. Now, what is private sectors? Owned and operated by individuals or group of individuals, those are called private sector. For example, Birla Group of Industries and Reliance Industries. Then another type of industry on the basis of ownership, which is joint industry or joint sector, owned and operated by individuals or group of individuals and the government. Remember, owned and operated by individuals or group of individuals and also the government. Example, Maruti Udyog Limited. And the last type of industry on the basis of ownership, which is cooperative sectors. Remember this very carefully and try to understand very carefully that what is cooperative sectors. Owned and operated by a group of people who are usually the producer or suppliers of raw material. For example, any farmer. Okay. Then or the workers who help in processing the raw materials, those are called cooperative sectors. For example, Amul and Krishak Bharati Cooperative Limited. I hope you can understand now. So, now the last topic of this chapter, or not for this chapter, last topic for this video, which is factors that affect the location of industries. There are lots of factors, influencing factors, which affect the location of industries like raw materials, power or electricity, then labor, transport, market and government policy. So, first one is raw materials. We know that the raw materials play a big role, the major role. Without raw materials, we can't develop any kind of industry. That raw materials may be agro based industries, may be mineral based industries, may be marine based industries, may be forest based industries, but we need some raw materials. So, for that reason, the industries that need large amounts of bulky or heavy raw materials are located near sources of raw materials. Next one is the power, mean electricity. Mostly in the most industries, especially for the large scale industries, need large amount of power or electricity. So, hence they are usually located near the thermal power stations or hydroelectric plants, which will provide them with abundant amounts of cheap and uninterrupted power supply. And next factors, which is labor, we need some skilled and unskilled labor for development of the industry. So, the availability of workers is an important factor that influence the location of an industry. The next one is transport. Transportation is very much important for the raw materials and for the finished goods transport. So, the industries need efficient network of roadways, railways and waterways to transport raw materials and finished goods. So, for that reason, in the plain regions where the transport communication system is very good, So there we can see lots of industries, but we can't see the huge industries, large scale industry in the mountain regions, because the transport communication system is not so good in the mountain region. Then next factor, which is the market, we need some market for sell our product. So proximity to markets, it enables quick sale of good. It also cut down the cost of transportation. If our industry situated near to the market, then the transportation cost will be reduced. So for that reason, the market also play a big role for development of any industry and for location for any industry. And the last is very much important, which is the government policy. So the government play a big role in development of industries, like government took lots of taxes, then create some policies which are sometimes goods for the industry, sometimes not so good for the industries. Okay, so these are some influencing factors which affect the location of industries. Okay, so that's it for this video, and with this video I will provide you a table regarding some major industries like iron and steel industries, cotton and textile industries, and IT industries. There you can see the where they located, which types of raw material they used, what are the finished products, where they located in the India as well as in the world, and what are the key points of that tables, like which is the first industry set up on that regions, etc. Okay, so I hope you can understand from that table very easily, and thank you for watching. That's it for today.